Evening, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Most of you know me from my Instagram page, Angelina Maria Fit. The video I'm going to be doing today is about my bulking phase. I'm really excited about this one. I've kind of been planning it for a while, even got some questions from some of my followers on my Instagram page, just so I can make sure that I cover all of the bases and things that people want me to talk about. If you don't know what a bulk is, what it is a muscle gaining phase. So typically they're supposed to last around like 4 to 6 months. Some people can do like a shorter bulk, but I wanted to really take my time with it, just because I do know that building muscle takes time, because that's what a bulk is the main goal is literally just to build muscle. You're going to be intentionally eating more calories, putting on a little bit of extra weight, but that's obviously just comes with bulking. So getting over that mental barrier is something I'm going to talk about because it was really hard. But I got through it. So yeah, I finished my bulk. I did it for about 6 months. I started in mid to late summer, just finished at the beginning of March. I'm currently into my cut. I was asked how long I plan to cut, probably about 2 to 3 months. If I see results before that, then I'll go into a maintenance, but if not, then I'll keep on cutting. I can do a separate video on what a cut is, but this one is mostly about bulk. So I'm going to go into my facts. If you see me looking off this way, it's because I got my little notes just to make sure I get everything covered. So facts. I am 27. I am 5'4". I started my bulk at 130, ended it at 140, so in a 6-month span I gained 10 pounds. Which for me is fine, because I'll put a picture of what I used to look like, maybe like 110, 115 soaking wet. So I have gradually put on weight when I started working out, which I'm completely fine with. Now that I'm at 140, my goal is probably to get back down to around possibly 130. I'd be happy with 135 if I see the results that I want. Again, I'm trying to cut some of the extra fat that I put on during the bulk. But so my next question is why I bulked. Main reason, KK Fit, Sarah Durrell, my two main Instagram fitness role models, inspiration. They are like, I don't know, they're the reason for everything I do fitness pretty much. They pushed me, they don't even know me, but they pushed me to become like a better version of myself, a stronger version of myself. They gave me like the determination that I needed to even complete this bulk, because there were times when I wanted to just give up. But then I see them like kicking ass on Instagram, and it's like, oh shit, like I know I can do this. I just need to like get my head in the game and just finish. And I did. And I'm really happy that I did, because even though it was one of the hardest things I've ever done, it was really rewarding, and I'm excited to see all the muscle that I put on, because obviously I can feel that I'm more muscular and I look more muscular, so I'm excited to cut and show it off eventually in time. So let's get down into the nitty-gritty aspect of this. Most people shy away from a bulk because of the mental aspect that comes along with bulking, because again, you are intentionally putting on extra weight, and some women have a really hard time with that and won't even go into a bulk because of that aspect of it. I've never been too scared of putting on weight, so that's why I was like, all right, I'm up for the challenge of bulking. But then when the extra weight actually started like being put on and I looked in the mirror, there were times when like I didn't even want to look in the mirror because I just felt absolutely gross. But then at the end of the day, like you really have to tell yourself like, this is all going to be worth it. You know, I'm not the only one that's out here doing bulking phases. So many women go through this, and I know that I'm not alone. And then when I go on Instagram and I see other girls talking about how they're struggling in their bulk, it kind of just makes me feel, I guess, a little bit better, and feel like I'm not alone in the situation, and that I can push through it. Okay, so now we're going to go into the nutrition part. First off, I'm going to say this because I know I get asked a lot. I do not track calories at all whatsoever. I have never tracked calories in my life. basically I'm just too lazy to do it, and I know that sounds really bad because I know that so many people put so much time and effort into it, and I applaud you and I commend you, but it's just simply, it's not for me. I am not a numbers person. I'm very bad at keeping track of things when it comes to, like, I don't know, daily food intake. So I don't track my calories, and it's really bad to say that because, like, I wish I did sometimes, and I wish I wanted to put that time and effort into it, but I don't, and I'm not gonna, I don't know, I'm just not gonna put myself through it pretty much. So yeah, my calories were a guesstimate, but before my bulk, roughly I could say I was eating probably 1,200 calories, which is the equivalent of what a child is supposed to eat. So that is one reason why I used to be so skinny. I wasn't eating enough nutritious food. So during my bulk, I really pushed myself to eat more. I guess my portion sizes were a little bit bigger, so that's kind of how I knew I was eating more. And I also had like more snacks throughout the day, so I had like 3 big meals and 2 snacks. I'll kind of share my favorites from meals because I know I've also been asked that as well. So yeah, it's really hard for me to describe and tell you what my calories were like because I really don't know. So for 6 months, I was just kind of, I guess, intuitively eating, but I know that there's kind of a lot of talk about eating intuitively and how it's not that great, but to each their own, and that's what I did, and it worked for me, so that's great. And I know that there are a lot of people who do put the time and effort into tracking their calories, and if you want to learn more from them, I will link them below. I know Allison, she's amazing at it, and I applaud her, and I know that she has a very large following. So if you want to go onto her Instagram page and learn more from her, you definitely should. She's a very knowledgeable person. She is CPT trained, so she knows a lot more than me. Eventually, that is my goal. I want to get my personal training certificate, maybe even take a few classes in nutrition because I do want to learn more. That way I can help educate others on it. But for now, for me, yes, I do not track my calories. And again, I'll kind of share with you the meals that I had. I am a creature of habit, so I could eat the same thing every day and be perfectly happy. So a lot of my meals were the same, and I guess that's kind of what helped me in my bulk as well. As far as supplements go, I was taking supplements almost every day during my bulk. I use everything from One Up Nutrition. So the main 2 that I was using during my bulk was whey protein, obviously. I drink it after every workout. And we drink it with oat milk and not cow's milk because we don't drink cow's milk in this household. And then also I was using creatine, which Pure Rebuild is the name from One Up Nutrition, and it has about 3 or 4 different types of creatine in it. And creatine helps build muscle. I know a lot of people don't take creatine because they say that it puts on water weight, and I mean, I didn't really notice a big difference as far as like water weight goes, but it did help me build a lot of muscle, so I'm really thankful for those products. I also use their pre-workout. It slaps. That's pretty much it as far as supplements go. Currently I'm taking some others for my cut, but I will be doing a separate video for my cut if people are interested. And then we will be talking about training. So what my split looked like, and my split is still the same now. I have just added in cardio. So this can be a little confusing for some people because I don't work out the same as I feel like a lot of people do because I go based off of like my own schedule. So like I know people do like legs on Monday or like legs on Tuesday and back on Wednesday, and like I don't do that because I don't want to have to like set a schedule for that, and like what if I have plans and something comes up and I can't work out that day and it just throws it all off. So the way my split goes is I have legs, back, legs, chest and shoulders, legs, biceps and triceps, and then I repeat. If I need a rest day in between any of those days, I will take a rest day and then I pick back up right where I left off. That's really just what works best for me. Again, everyone is different. Not what works for me is going to work for you. vice versa. Everyone is different, everyone's bodies are different, so that is just me sharing my experience with you guys and what works best for me. I like my training like that. I know a lot of people like their set schedules, but for me that's just what works best. I know some people have said that they're worried about losing track. I have a calendar and I just keep track of what day I'm on so I don't forget. So I was asked what I think works best for me as far as like workouts go for building muscle. As far as like legs and glutes go, I stick to the basics and I do a lot of compound lifts. So sumo deadlifts, conventional deadlifts, squats, hip thrusts, any kind of lunge movement, any kind of hinge movement. The glute guy, if you follow him on Instagram, he shared like 5 tips to building your glutes, and then I can like post a little screenshot I took of it, and I used to structure my workout plans based off of kind of what he said in there, and it did help me grow my glutes a lot. But consistency is key. I know there's people that go in to their workouts and they do like 10 to 12 different things. For me, I stick to about 5 to 6 different exercises, and I really focus on progressive overload, really focusing obviously each time just building my strength in that, and then that's what helped me grow my glutes. I know doing the same workout like over and over and over again might sound boring, but that's what the best trainers out there say, is that like sticking to the basics is key for building muscle, and that's what lately, probably for the last, I'd say for my bulk, that's what I've been trying to stick to doing, is just like 4 to 5 to 6 different compound lifts, focusing on that. Again, working on progression overload. Each time I like hit my training schedule, I try to go up in weight, and that's really helped me build a lot of strength and get my muscle endurance up. And it's also just really enjoyable because you know what you did last time and you can push yourself to try and do a little bit more, because when you put that workload on your muscles, that's what helps you grow. And that's what a bulking is building muscle to try and get your legs and your booty to grow. And for me, I focused on a lot of upper body because I used to be an absolute stick, like a stick. I had no muscles whatsoever up here, and now I do, and it's really exciting, and it's all because of bulking. So I'm really thankful for this whole process. It has been, again, extremely hard to get past the mental aspect of it, because again, there were days when I just wanted to quit and give up, but I pushed through it, and I'm so glad I did, because I just feel like a better, stronger, fitter, healthier, sexier, fiercer version of myself, and to me that means everything. So I hope you enjoyed my video. If you have any more questions, please let me know and I can try to do another video answering them. I also want to show off my little, I got this recently. I won the Gymshark 66 challenge, and I know so many other people did, and congrats to everyone who did the Gymshark 66 challenge. It was really fun. Look how freaking cute this is. Obviously, we're all obsessed with Gymshark. So thank you for listening. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know some things you want me to talk about in my next few videos. I hope you all have a great evening. Thank you.